Hi all, welcome to Tech First Java. In this video, we are going to discuss about one of the Java features, local date time. There is a date time API which is basically introduced in Java 8. So we are discussing some hands-on on that, how we can use that local date time API for date functionality. So let's just start. For local date time, suppose that if you want to get a current date time from a local date time API, so for that we have basically created a simple Java project with a main class and main method project. This, suppose we want to create a get a current date time, so from the local date time, so we can use local date time we can define one local date time variable, and in that we will define that there are multiple methods according to their needs, so we can use those methods to do manipulations on the date. So if you want to get the current date time, that there is a now method which is basically providing a current date time. So as we could get this date time, and let's just print this date time. So as you can see that when I am creating this video, there is a date of 27th of July 2022 and timing is 14:52. So this is the current date time, and suppose that this is IST date time, the Indian timing. Suppose that we want different June date times, right? So that also we can get it. So there is a functionality local date time providing. Suppose we are using local date time dot now, and here we can see that it can be provided as now, and there is a June ID. So in that we can provide a June ID like this. And in this, if we will provide June, we will get it that June ID. Like this is the UTC June. So if we print that, let's see how it will be different from this IST date time. As you can see that in UTC date time, the current time is changed, right? It's 21:54, and currently here it is 14. So will be added by 5 hours in that. So now there are more different methods local date time provided, so we can explore more onto that. So if we can see that these are the different methods. Suppose that we know that what would be the year, month, date, how many hours are there, how many minutes are there, and how many seconds are there. by passing that also we could get the date. Suppose that 2019 I am passing in here, and month I am passing as 12, and date I am passing as 30th, hour I am passing as 10, minutes I am passing as 15, and second I am passing as 02. So with that also we could get the local gate time, right? We can print this and see how it will creating the date and time, date time object. See, whatever we have passed, right? 2019, 12, 38, 10, 15 and 14. Okay, now suppose that if you want to do some operations on after getting the date, so there are different methods we will get that to perform the operations on dates. As we can see that there is a each before, each after. Suppose that we want to check that this particular date is after particular date or not, that we can also use it, right? So here we can see that 2019 is before our current date, right? Currently we are in 2022. So if we will call and we have to call the dates in this way. So and one more thing I forgot to tell you, that suppose that we have a local date time object, and from local date time object we want to get the date and time in a separate objects. So that is also we can get by using like there is a local date class which is basically providing a date object similarly, and similarly we can get current time from local time. So these are the methods which is provided in local. So there is a three main major classes are there. One is local date time, one is local date, one is local time. With that those classes we can perform the operations. And suppose from this local date time we just wanted to see that what would be the date of week. So we have taken a current date. So today when we are creating this video there is a Wednesday. So let's see that what it will be printing. Week, and just cut it from here and paste it here. Okay, let's see. As you can see that, right, we have used this class object which is basically providing a current date. Suppose that we are using this object, so this is the date of 2019 December 30th. So if we want to know that on that date what would be the day, then we can use this. On that day it is a Monday, so if you can check the calendar we will get that day. Okay, and there are multiple operations we can do. There is a multiple methods this DateTime API provides to do the manipulations on the date. And if you want any date into some specific format, here also we can define that the formation of the date. Simply we can call this and DateTime format dot. These are the predefined formats. So if we could put these predefined formats, then also we can do that. Or if we want to make it off pattern, then we can use off pattern and use the pattern, something like. So these are the methods which we can use. And suppose apart from this, if minus days, okay, suppose that if we want to minus the number of particular days from that current date, right? Suppose today is the 27th. Suppose that I have minus 5. So what would be the result of this? We can print it, right? So let's just print. Just cut this, paste it here. Okay. Minus. And let's just run this code. So as we can see that today is 27th, and if we minus the 5 days, then date would be 22nd. And similarly we can do plus days also. If we go here, see, we can do the plus days, plus hours, plus minute. So this API provides a lot of concrete methods which we can use to play with the dates, and whatever the functionality we required in our application, we can perform that. So that's it for this local date time API introduced in Java 8. That's it for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and comment on this and like this video. Thank you. Thanks for watching.